Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you, well, about this afternoon, I guess you could say, early afternoon, I believe, for another review, and this is for an EP review for Rise Against's Nowhere Sessions extended play review that I just got done listening to for this EP, for this 6-track EP. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this 6-track EP and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Sorry about my coughing. Something was in my throat and it was getting to me. Just some mucus or whatever. It's really gross, but yeah. Rise Against has been one of my favorite punk rock uh bands that I've really gotten into over the years. I think I started following them in 2008. And then after that, I just kept following them because they have really intrigued me with their music. And sorry about that ding. I think it's a text message or something. Talking to Ourselves, the Nowhere Session. I think I remember hearing it during the beginning of the year. Or, well, not the beginning of the year, sometime in June before the Nowhere Generation album came out. And they did release it as a single, one of their last singles for that album. And that was not a bad version of it. The Nowhere Sessions version is not too bad. I'd give that a 4.5 out of 5. Tim's vocals in it are pretty good. And also, I don't know, it just sounds a little different live, but he can still pull it off. So 4.5 out of 5 for that song. I don't know if it's my favorite one or not, but it may grow on me in time. Broken Dreams Incorporated Nowhere Sessions was really good. I really enjoyed that version too. The studio version is very good, but this is a pretty good one too. So I still enjoyed the song, even if it's a live version for it. The Nowhere Sessions version is not too bad. So 5 out of 5 for Broken Dreams Incorporated Nowhere Sessions song. Fortunate Son is the next one after Broken Dreams Incorporated Nowhere Sessions song, and this is their cover version for their Nowhere Sessions song, and they didn't do too bad. Just, I know it's meant to be a short song. There's like 2 short songs on this EP, so you're not in for a very long extended play from Rise Against. But what they went for with this track, I think it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't consider it my favorite version. CCR, Credence Clearwater, or Credence Clearwater, whatever their name is, CCR is the band that made the song originally, and they covered it from that band, and they didn't do a bad job, so 4.5 out of 5. Nowhere Generation, Nowhere Sessions is a very good one, I should say. I don't know why I was saying not a bad one, but it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it for the runtime it went for, and it was an enjoyable track, even with the live version for it. It's called a Nowhere Sessions version, so they made kind of a live version for it. And Tim's vocals in it sound good. The guitar works great, and it carries out. His vocals carry out through the whole song, and it sounds really good. So even live, it sounds really good. So 5 out of 5 for me on that one. I enjoyed it. Hybrid Moments, Nowhere Sessions was like a minute and 47 seconds of a song. So it wasn't very long, but it was enjoyable. And for majority of it, there's some tweaks in the song that could have been fixed a bit, but in a way, I think it's not a bad song, so 4.5 out of 5 for me. One of my least favorites, but not too bad. And finally, we get Savior, the Nowhere Sessions version, and that was a pretty interesting closer to the Nowhere Sessions EP. So good closing track to end this EP. So 5 out of 5 for me. Overall production, mixing, and execution, this EP did not do so bad. It's pretty good for what it went for, and I enjoyed it, and I see myself listening to it multiple times. So overall, I think Rise Against his Nowhere Sessions extended play, the EP that I just reviewed, was a pretty good listen. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't listened to it. It just came out today, of course, and yeah, I enjoyed it for what it went for. So for a score for me, I'm gonna give Rise Against Nowhere Sessions EP an 8.5 out of 10. This was pretty good. They still got it with the sound they were going for with this EP. They wanted to make it a sessions live songs and all that, just to hear how Tim's vocals would sound live and all that in a extended play itself. And they did not do a bad job. So pretty good on their part. So good job, Rise Against. I really enjoyed this. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Rise Against Nowhere Sessions extended play if you've heard it. It just came out on YouTube today, or last night, I should say. So it's pretty good of a listen. And if you did enjoy this, sorry, I was unplugging my charger from my phone. Um, that's why I was looking away for a moment. If you did enjoy this Nowhere Sessions EP review, extended play review is what it's known as, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of my EP review for Nowhere Sessions Rise Against extended play. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. This may not be my best review, but I did what I could to make it as good as possible, and hopefully you found it to be enjoyable, because I think next I might do some movie reviews, and the worst albums of 2021 video is coming out Sunday, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I think you will quite enjoy it, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed most of my videos last night. I got a few new subscribers, and thank you so much for subscribing if you're new to my channel. Because it's a pretty good channel, it's just, there are times where most of my reviews won't be the best, but for what I am trying to go for with my reviews, I'm doing what I can to make them as good as possible. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Rise Against Nowhere Sessions extended play review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible, and I'll have more videos coming out for you hopefully tonight. If not tonight, you'll see it during the weekend. So stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.